Hey guys, so this is my first, I guess, official post or vlog. This week was a tough one. I finally had a breakdown regarding my legs. I think just with so much traveling, and I've just been running around like crazy, like a madman. My cat saying hello. Um, and finally, this last week, I think it was Monday afternoon, I started noticing, really? Okay, you need to get out of the way. That my leg was swelling up and it was just, I could not put any pressure on it. It felt like I had broken my knee, quite honestly. And on my left side, I don't actually have a knee. So that was a bummer. Like, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't figure it out. Um, so yeah, I just kind of lost it. There was some crying. There was a lot of crying. I, yeah, I don't even know where to begin. So I guess I'll just back up a little bit and say that on Monday, I had an eye exam after work, so this is probably about 4 p.m. And I went there, and it was just a pain in the ass to get out of my car. I was hobbling around, which is not cute, and that's not how I normally walk. I normally walk with a really great gait. It's something I perfected, honestly, years and years and years of practice. But yeah, so I was at my eye doctor, and I didn't want to sit down because it took me so much effort to stand back up and find a good position for my left leg to be in. And that was really frustrating and just really, really painful. And that's all I keep saying is it's very painful. So after that appointment, I came home and, I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I took my prosthesis off. I kind of cleaned them out. They felt like I was really sweaty, which is silly because it was like 45 degrees, which is ideal for me. And I wanted to go visit my best friend as she just had a baby. And I had a gift that finally arrived in the mail. I say finally as if I was waiting a really long time, but it was like 3 days. But they were super cute headbands. Anyway, not important. So I get to her house. Nope, backing up. Let's see here. So I am taking off my legs and realizing like this is kind of weird. Like there's blood inside of my liner, which is not a normal thing. I guess I should probably post pictures that I took because that didn't exist. That didn't happen again when I got home from my friend's house. But so I was kind of freaking out about that, but really wanted to go to my friend's house. So cut to going to my friend's house. I was holding the baby for a while and then decided like I really just need to take off this left prosthesis. And so I was just sitting there without it. And by the time I went to go home, it felt like a vice grip was going around my left leg once I put it in the prosthesis. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. This is how my mind works and whatever. But anyway, so her boyfriend helped me out to my car because that was actually super nice because I probably would have crawled across the road to my car. I don't know how else I would have gotten to my car. Luckily, it wasn't my right leg, which is the leg I use to drive. That leg is phenomenal right now. No issues. I mean, there's a little bit of a sore that is healing, but I mean, it feels fantastic. I can walk and support myself during this time. So I get home. It's about a 5-minute drive from their place to mine. And I get out of my car and I just cannot put any weight on my left leg. And I can't hop. I cannot just hop on one leg. That is impossible for me. So I decide that I am going to basically downward dog my way into my apartment building. And for anybody that doesn't know, that is like feet on the ground as well as your hands on the ground. And I did that, and somehow nobody saw me in my apartment complex, which I guess is for the best because I don't know what I would have done. Probably continued because I couldn't get standing upright. So I get inside and I just cry. I cry and cry and cry. I break down. I took a picture. It is on this blog. And yeah, it was not fun whatsoever. I decide the next day that I cannot go to work as I cannot get my prosthesis back on, which has never happened to me. I don't know if I'm having more issues with these legs or that I'm just chronicling it now. Did that work? I guess so. And that since I'm keeping track of it with my blog, that I notice more how often I have these breakdowns, but really it's because I've been doing so much. Like so much walking, and flying is a whole different animal now that I have a suction system for my prosthesis versus just wearing wool socks. So that takes a lot to heal from. I mean, I complained about that before in my blog, but yeah. So I guess I'll kind of quickly say like kind of what I've been using to feel better, which isn't very much because nothing honestly felt better. Like even just laying down really, really hurt. But last week, Thursday, this here is a Manuka honey patch, which I've been looking at Manuka honey at Whole Foods for like a year or two. I don't know, however long I've had these legs, and I've been kind of like testing out different ways to heal my legs because I don't want to put a bunch of bandages inside of my liners. So yeah, Manuka honey is like $26.99 for a small jar, which it might be worth it because this patch, which was maybe this big, this much bigger, was $2.99. So I guess that's just kind of how much it costs. I put it on last Thursday night and woke up Friday, and it was like I was healed magically and it was awesome. And so I just wore these kind of patches inside of my liners, which was kind of awesome that I could do that. But at the same time, they're pretty sticky because it's honey. So they only last a few hours, and especially once you start sweating and walking around for the day, that doesn't really help you at all. Then you have to come home and wash your liners, which is a bummer because I have to do that in the shower. Like I can't stand next to my kitchen sink and do that. That's just not possible when I'm not wearing my prosthesis. Yeah, so there's that. And then I've been mixing turmeric spice with just a little bit of warm water to make a paste and just applying that to the whole area that I'm swollen. And I actually took pictures of when I did this, but since I am about to go watch American Horror Story, which is my favorite, with two of my favorite people, I'm not going to show you that in the video. And also I'm waiting to get my camera back from my friend with the baby. But anyway, not important. I guess I'm also taking a bunch of echinacea. You can take this like 4 times a day or 3 to 6 times a day. I'm taking about twice a day with 4 capsules total. This just kind of improves your immune function and helps you heal faster. I also got this MSM. I don't know how to pronounce the actual like methyl sulfonylmethane. I don't know. It's really good for like healthy joints and muscles, and I need those to function. And the old standby is Aleve, but this is the CVS version because I use it all the time and I have to buy it once a month, and that gets expensive. I take a double dose twice a day, which you are not supposed to do, but if I don't, then swelling is even worse. And right now it's like not even helping, so I don't know why I'm taking it. And then also just extra strength pain relief. Just some acetaminophen. So, and ice packs and elevation. Like, there's not much else I can do, especially since I'm still kind of figuring out insurance, which I was struggling with last weekend because whatever, that's just an entirely different story. But yeah, so I'm trying to do like the natural way. I don't want to take a lot of medication. I don't want to take a lot of pain pills. That doesn't really help me function. And also, when I am going to work, I am using a crutch, so I can kind of alleviate some of the pain from the left leg. But yeah, I guess if you have any questions or need any clarification about anything, I will be responding to things and hopefully trying to keep up with a weekly blog, even when I'm in pain. But I think right now is the best I've felt all week, so I'm going to really utilize this couple of hours before I come home to take a bath or something. Anyways, yes, questions are welcome. Thanks. Bye.